Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Five little monkeys bounced on the moon, wearing helmets that played a tune. Their bed was made of stardust bright, bright, floating in the velvet night. They flipped and twirled through cosmic rings, tickling the tails of Saturn's kings. One fell down into a marshmallow cloud, laughing and spinning, singing out loud. Comets whizzed by like whistling kites, painting their giggles across the nights. Meteor pillows floated nearby. The monkeys bounced up to kiss the sky. Mama monkey called with a starry beat. Come back now, it's time for sleep. They all snuggled in a bed of dreams, drifting away on moonbeam streams.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, let's go! Marching to the beat of a magical show. With glittery hats and rainbow shoes, we'll stomp and twirl through candy clues. The sun beams down with sparkles so bright as we march through a field of butterflies in flight. The trees all clap their branches loud, and the stars are part of a cheering crowd. We jump and dance in sparkly rain as the dragonfly band starts to entertain. Marching with smiles we twist and twirl, singing with joy as the world will whirl. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes we shout, marching in a magical happy route. With every step a rainbow grows in the parade where the fun just flows.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Hickory dickory dock, the clock began to talk, telling stories that made the stars walk. With a tick and a tock it spun around, the clock's golden hands danced on the ground. It told tales of dragons and fairies too, of flying cats and a kangaroo. The mice in the corner clapped their paws as the clock ticked faster with magical laws. The clock sang songs that made rainbows glow, and the stars in the sky put on a show. Hickory dickory dock, it chimed once more, opening a secret glowing door. The clock flew high in a moonlit race and left behind a sparkling trace. Hickory dickory dock, now it's clear, the talking clock is magic, my dear.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a cloud, wearing a cape, feeling so proud. He took a leap with a fluttering cheer and zoomed through the sky, far and near. He flew past the stars in a chocolate rocket with a cloud for a pillow in his pocket. The sun danced and waved goodbye. As Humpty soared across the sky, he landed on the moon with a twirl and spin, where rocket bunnies gave a grin. He bounced through craters with glee and delight, flying with comets in the soft moonlight. Humpty Dumpty flew on and on until the stars woke up at dawn. His flying adventure was magic so true, now every cloud whispers of him too. Humpty Dumpty sat on a cloud, wearing a cape, feeling so proud. He took a leap with a fluttering cheer and zoomed through the sky, far and near. He flew past the stars in a chocolate rocket with a cloud for a pillow in his pocket. The sun danced and waved goodbye. As Humpty soared across the sky, he landed on the moon with a twirl and spin, where rocket bunnies gave a grin. He bounced through craters with glee and delight, flying with comets in the soft moonlight. Humpty Dumpty flew on and on until the stars woke up at dawn. His flying adventure was magic so true, now every cloud whispers of him too.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Jack and Jill went up the hill, but instead of water they found a thrill. A waterfall that sparkled like gold, with dreams inside that were waiting to unfold. They slid down in a rainbow stream, laughing and splashing through the glowing beam. The waterfall sang in musical tunes, with fairy lights twinkling like stars and moons. Jack and Jill climbed a ladder made of sweets, dancing with unicorns and sparkling sheets. They caught a wish from the rainbow's end and made a promise to always pretend. The waterfall's magic carried them high to a castle that floated in the sky. Jack and Jill went up the hill, but instead of water they found a thrill. A waterfall that sparkled like gold, with dreams inside that were waiting to unfold. They slid down in a rainbow stream, laughing and splashing through the glowing beam. The waterfall sang in musical tunes, with fairy lights twinkling like stars and moons. Jack and Jill climbed a ladder made of sweets, dancing with unicorns and sparkling sheets. They caught a wish from the rainbow's end and made a promise to always pretend. The waterfall's magic carried them high to a castle that floated in the sky. Jack and Jill's quest was full of delight as they soared through clouds in the shimmering night.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Johnny built a candy tower with chocolate doors and marshmallow flowers. The jelly bean road led straight to the gate, where lollipop guard said, "You're not too late." He climbed jolly hills with sticky sweet shoes, sliding on rivers of strawberry ooze. The candy king wore a licorice crown and gumdrop jewels on his royal gown. Cotton candy clouds floated by slow, sprinkling sugar flakes on the ground below. The candy castle walls could talk and sing, telling stories of the Candyland king. bunny laughed on a caramel swing, chasing ice cream birds with peppermint wings. In the candy castle, dreams come true, and every sweet wish is waiting for you.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
A is for apple, B is for boat. On Alphabet Island we'll float. C is for clouds that float in the sky. D is for dolphins that leap up high. E is for elephants that march in line. F is for flowers that grow just fine. G is for giraffes that stretch so tall. H is for hummingbirds flying in a ball. I is for igloos made of ice cream. J is for jelly beans, shiny and cream. K is for kangaroos that hop and jump. L is for lions that pounce and thump. M is for magic, spinning all around. N is for nighttime with stars that surround. O is for owls, glowing with light. P is for pixies, dancing in flight. The ABCs on Alphabet Island are bright, where letters and dreams unite in delight.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
The ants go marching one by one through the candy forest. Oh, what fun! With licorice leaves and gumdrop trees, the ants march on with the sweetest breeze. They march through chocolate rivers that glow with peppermint flowers all aglow. Sugar fairies sprinkle dust on their way as the ants march on, happy and gay. The candy critters wave with glee as the ants march past, as busy as can be. Lollipops bloom where they step their feet, in the forest where candy dreams meet. The ants go marching in a bright parade through the candy forest where dreams are made. With every step the forest sings as magic flows on candy wings. They march through chocolate rivers that glow.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Pat a cake, baker's delight, baked in sweet treats under the starry night. Candyland's ovens puff clouds of sugar as frosting rivers flow and linger. Gingerbread houses sparkle in the glow with licorice windows all aglow. The cupcakes giggle, the pies do flips, and jelly bean rivers dance with sips. Pat a cake, bake and bake, sugar and spice for everyone's sake. The lollipops twirl in a frosty breeze, making candy dreams with magic ease in candy.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Baba Black Sheep built a cloud, so fluffy, soft, and extra proud. He rode the breeze with candy sails, following jelly bean rainbow trails. Stars rain sprinkles on his wool, turning his coat into a shining jewel. He sang with the breezes, hummed with the bees, floating above the peppermint seas. The clouds spun stories in sugar dust of silver meadows and diamond crust. The clouds spun stories in sugar dust of silver meadows and diamond crust. Baba's cloud grew wings and flew over cotton kingdoms dipped in blue. He caught a dream inside his horn and rode it straight into the dawn. Every bar he sang that day built new clouds in a magical way. The clouds spun stories in sugar dust of silver meadows and diamond crust. The clouds spun stories in sugar dust of silver meadows and diamond crust.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Baby Shark put on his shiny blue hat, slipped on his fins and zoomed just like that. Over the rainbow waves he soared, chasing the sparkles that glittered and roared. He found a castle made of bubble and light, where starfish danced in gowns so bright. A whale blew fountains that shimmered gold, and pearls told stories from oceans old. He rode on dolphins with silvery wings, singing the songs that the deep sea sings. Mermaids tossed candies from coral trees, while magic fish flew like buzzing bees. At the jelly bean reef he spun and spun, racing the moonbeams just for fun. When the ocean stars began to blink, Baby Shark winked and gave a pink drink. At the jelly bean reef he spun and spun, racing the moonbeams just for fun. When the ocean stars began to blink, Baby Shark winked and gave a pink drink. Baby Shark winked and gave a pink drink. Drink.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Open shop, them open so wide, in fairyland where dreams reside. Fairy wings flutter in the sparkly light as we dance through the day and into the night. Open shop, them twist and sway, fairies and elves come out to play with pixie dust flirting on the breeze. In fairyland we do as we please. The flowers bloom with a sparkling hue as magical creatures join in the view. Open shop, them clap and cheer lights, glowing soft and sweet. We skip through the meadow on tiny feet. Rope and shot them. The magic's here. In fairyland, we have no fear.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Teddy bear twirled round and round, dancing on air without a sound. With buttons for eyes and a heart so kind, he twirled in circles, leaving trails behind. The stars cheered him on from the sky as he twirled with joy, feeling so high. His fur was a whirlwind, soft and bright, spinning with colors that filled the night. Teddy bear laughed and gave a spin, whirling through clouds with a goofy grin. He twirled past rainbows and fluffy clouds, bringing joy to all the shimmering crowds. With a hop and a jump, he soared once more, in a twirling adventure like never before. Teddy bear's dance was a joyful sight, in a world of magic filled with light.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
If you're happy and you know it, flap your wings. Soar up high where the rainbow sings. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. Twirl with the fairies above the ground. If you're happy and you know it, touch a star. Zip past planets near and far. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Ride on a cloud and sail away. Wave at the sun with a golden grin. Splash through skies with a candy spin. Build a castle in the cotton sky. Ride a dragon who loves to fly. If you're happy and you know it, blast and glide. With moonlight rockets side by side. If you're happy and you know it, feel the cheer. Fly through dreams without fear.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
The Finger family took a ride on a balloon soaring high and wide. Papa's balloon was big and bright, with clouds of candy floating light. Mama's balloon sparkled with stars, taking them to places near and far. Brother's balloon was shaped like a heart, sailing through rainbows, playing their part. Sister's balloon was a colorful kite, twirling through clouds in the sunlight. The Finger family laughed and sang as the balloons danced, making bells ring. Up, up they flew to the cotton candy sky, past the moon and the stars up high. With the wind in their hair and joy in their eyes, the Finger family soared past the skies.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Rock-a-bye baby on a cloud ship, floating so gently with a soft little dip. The stars are your pillow, the moon is your bed, with clouds all around, floating ahead. The wind whispers softly, a lullaby sweet, as the cloud ship sails on in its magical beat. Up above the world, so peaceful and high, rock-a-bye baby, we're flying through the sky. The stars twinkle brightly, lighting the way as you drift off to dreamland. where you can play. The cloud ship drifts on, so soft and slow, to the land of dreams where the sweet winds blow. Rock-a-bye, baby, with a soft little sigh. The cloud ship takes you where the fairies fly, in a world so bright and peaceful and grand. Rock-a-bye, baby, on cloud and sand.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Ring around the rosy, let's spin and twirl in a magical garden where wonders swirl. The roses bloom in rainbow hues as we dance through fields of sparkling dew. The fairies giggle and chase us around, their wings leaving sparkles that twirl on the ground. We spin and we twirl with every beat as the flowers bloom beneath our feet. Ring around the rosy with hearts so light, we dance under the stars through the night. The magic grows with every spin, creating a world where dreams begin. Round and round we sing and play in the magic garden where the roses sway. Ring around the rosy, forever we'll be in a world of wonder, happy and free. The fairies giggle and chase us around, their wings leaving sparkles that twirl on the ground. We spin and we twirl with every beat as the flowers bloom beneath our feet. The fairies giggle and chase us around, their wings leaving sparkles that twirl on the ground. We spin and we twirl with every beat as the flowers bloom beneath our feet. As the flowers bloom beneath our feet. As the flowers bloom beneath our feet.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
The wheels on the bus spun silver and bright, flying through clouds in the soft starlight. Rainbows poured from the mirrors wide, and unicorns laughed as they hopped inside. The horn played music, a golden song, making the candy birds dance along. Doors swung open to a jelly bean street where gingerbread dancers twirled on their feet. The wipers painted skies with dreams, brushing the clouds with chocolate streams. The bus grew wings so fluffy and fast, zooming past castles made of glass. The driver was a bear in a sparkling vest, singing all aboard this magical quest. With a poof and a pop, the bus disappeared, flying to places no one had steered.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
This old man played a drum so loud it made a rhythm that wowed the crowd. With a tap and a thump and a jolly beat, he danced and laughed with his tiny feet. The piano joined in, playing sweet and smooth, and the guitar strummed with a groovy move. The trumpet played a shining tune underneath the glowing silver moon. The tambourine jingled, the saxophone sang as the music echoed in a magical bang. The townman's band was full of cheer, bringing smiles and laughter to all who were near. With every note the world spun bright, dancing through the day and into the night. This old man's music made hearts dance and spin, creating a melody that lives deep within. strummed with a groovy move. The trumpet played a shining tune underneath the glowing silver moon. The tambourine jingled, the saxophone sang as the music echoed in a magical bang. The townman's band was full of cheer, bringing smiles and laughter to all who were near. Every note the world spun bright, dancing through the day and into the night. The soul man's music made hearts dance and spin, creating a melody that lives deep within.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
The itsy bitsy spider wore tiny blue shoes, sliding on raindrops, skipping the blues. Up the spout he zipped so fast, chasing the lightning that whooshed past. Raindrops clapped and puddles sang as itsy bitsy gave a bang bang bang. He raced a worm with a candy cane sled, splashing the rainbow riverbed. Umbrella fairies floated near, cheering them on with the watery cheer. The spout grew taller, the clouds cheered loud as itsy bitsy touched a giggling cloud. He flipped and twirled, he spun and spun, sliding back down for even more fun. In the rain he raced with splish and splash, the itsy bitsy spider made a big dash. Raindrops clapped and puddles sang as itsy bitsy gave a bang bang bang. He raced a worm with a candy cane sled, splashing the rainbow riverbed. Umbrella fairies floated near, cheering him on with the watery cheer. The spout grew taller, the clouds cheered loud as itsy bitsy touched a giggling cloud. He flipped and twirled, he spun and spun, sliding back down for even more fun. In the rain he raced with splish and splash, the itsy bitsy spider made a big dash. In the rain he raced with splish and splash, the itsy bitsy touched a giggling cloud.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Larry had a rainbow lamb so sweet, with a wool of colors no one could beat. It leaped through meadows soft and bright, creating rainbows with every step in sight. The lamb's hoof sparkled in the sun as it played with clouds and danced for fun. Mary laughed as she spun around, with butterflies swirling all around. The rainbow lamb wore a golden crown as it pranced through skies without a frown. Mary and her lanced through the air, chasing rainbows without a care. With colors so vivid and sky so blue, Mary's rainbow lamb made dreams come true. Together they sang through the cloud-filled sky, where every color waved goodbye.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Rain, rain, stay and play. Let's splash around and dance today. Puddles are jumping, clouds are singing, and every rainbow's brightly swinging. Raindrops turn to candy pies, falling from the sparkling skies. The glass turns to chocolate, soft and sweet, as we tap our feet to the rhythm of the beat. The birds sing in a bubble band, flapping wings in a wonderland. The trees wear crowns of jelly beans as we skip through rainbows chasing dreams. Rain, rain, stay and play. Bring the magic that's bright today. With every splash a new world we see, in the sparkling rain, wild and free.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Twinkle, twinkle, little sky bright, fill my pockets with dreams tonight. Shooting stars as on candy canes, while moonlight drips like silver rain. Clouds wear crowns of peppermint swirl, spinning and laughing in a twirly whirl. A comet zooms by with a rainbow tail, chasing the breezes that giggle and sail. The night paints wishes on golden scrolls, whispering secrets to sleeping foes. Planets hum soft lullaby tunes, while fairies juggle with glowing moons. Twinkle, twinkle, starry sea, bring your magic down to me. In a boat made of dreams, I'll fly across your sugar-sprinkled sky.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
10 in the bed on the moon so high, bouncing on clouds as they float by. The bed was made of stars and dreams, glowing softly in moonlight beams. One little star jumped up with a cheer. Let's bounce, let's fly, let's disappear. 9 in the bed and they laughed out loud as the moon lit up above the clouds. They bounced so high, they reached the sky, touching the stars as they flew by. The bed grew bigger, the fun didn't end, as space creatures joined in to transcend. In the bed, rolling in glee, laughing together in pure harmony. The moon was their playground, the stars their guide, in the bed where dreams and wonders collide. One little star jumped up with a cheer. Let's bounce, let's fly, let's disappear. 9 in the bed and they laughed out loud as the moon lit up above the clouds. They bounced so high, they reached the sky, touching the stars as they flew by. The bed grew bigger, the fun didn't end, as space creatures joined in to transcend. In the bed, rolling in glee, laughing together in pure harmony. The moon was their playground, the stars their guide, in the bed where dreams and wonders collide.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes. Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
golden bridge starts to glow one night, sparkling diamonds and flashing light. The towers hummed with a gentle tune as stars dance like balloons in the moon. The bridge grew wings, it shimmered so, carrying travelers from dreams below. The clock ticked in silver and gold, and stories of adventures were softly told. Fairy lights twinkled, glowing so bright, leading the way through the sparkling night. Rainbow buses rode on the bridge with clouds that hopped over every ridge. The people sang as the bridge spun wide, a magical world opened far and wide. London Bridge now sparkles so clear, lighting the way for every dreamer near.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
Row, row, row your boat through the shimmering sea, with a rainbow oar so fast and free. The waves turn to bubbles, the sky to a dream, as you sail through clouds that glitter and gleam. The boat was made of candy canes, with sails that shimmered in golden rain. Fish with stars in their tails swam by, underneath the glowing starry sky. There were mermaids dancing so wild and sweet, singing songs as they twirled on their feet. You caught a wave that carried you far, past the moon and the sparkling star. Row, row, row your boat to the shore, where unicorns wait for the next adventure more. In a boat made of dreams, you'll always glide, sailing through worlds where magic resides. Row, row, row your boat to the shore, where unicorns wait for the next adventure more. In a boat made of dreams, you'll always glide, sailing through worlds where magic resides. Row, row, row your boat to the shore, where unicorns wait for the next adventure more. In a boat made of dreams, you'll always glide, sailing through worlds where magic resides. Sailing through worlds where magic resides.
Welcome to Doodle Dance Rhymes.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout, pouring tea at the party, no doubt. With a sugar cube and a spoon so sweet, we're all gathered for a fun treat. The teacups twirl in a gentle spin as the cookies jump in, ready to begin. We sip and we giggle with cake so grand at the grand tea party across the land. I'm a little teapot, watch me pour. Steam rises up and you'll ask for more. The pink roses bloom on the table so fine, as we drink our tea and feel divine. Spoons clink softly and the sugar swirls in this tea party world with magic curls. I'm a little teapot full of cheer, at this magical party everyone's near.